what if I want to grow my own medicine? Well, first of all, you're going to want to get my seeds because you don't want to grow anything Nepali. It's just not here anymore. And maybe never was. See, most of the weed that's grown here is used for making cloth, used for making baskets, and also they make it into a very low quality of hashish. It's just not going to be able to compete with us because we're professionals. Okay. Another thing is that what am I going to do? Yeah. Well, we'll make licenses available for Nepalese inexpensively with rules. You can only grow 6 plants for yourself. And if they want, they can buy clones from us, medical clones. We can supply them the plants. And say you have somebody in the family that has diabetes, has a sugar problem. So we make plants. We sell them those plants. They don't have to do anything but put it in the ground. You know? So we have a way of killing them with better medicine. So they're going to be killed, but in a happier, more better way because they're going to make money. But no, it's not going to be a free-for-all. Now it's legal, I'm going to grow 1,000 plants. No, it's never going to be that. You're always going to have a license. No one is going to go to jail for marijuana anymore in Nepal when I'm through with this program. If anybody's in jail now for Nepal, we want them out, send them back to their country. No one should be in jail in Shiva's country for Nepal. That's like a sin. You know? So this program will change the way everybody thinks and will make it into a money-making program for every day. Any time that a Nepali wants to grow some pot, hey, here's your license, medical license, good for a year. Every year you have to pay little money, and you can grow for yourself. But no, you can't sell anything to anybody. You do that for yourself. You know what I mean? So we'll take that out, and the profit incentive will go to the state, and will go to the shop owners, the farmers, the workers, the whole program. And basically, that's it. It's a very simple program. I'm bringing here. Next time I'm coming. I'm planning to come with my partner Basant, and we are going to bring Chaz Kobayashi. He runs programs in 2 different states, Michigan and Colorado. He has 4 farms in Colorado and 4 dispensaries in Michigan, in Colorado, and then he has the same thing in Michigan, 4 farms and 4 dispensaries in Michigan. So he grows and puts in his own dispensaries, okay? He has been the CFO of Highland High Farms for now almost 14 years, which in this industry, because there's been so many changeovers because everybody thinks they're going to be making a lot of money because they smoke pot, but they don't know what they're doing, that eventually the unprofessionals get pushed aside and the professionals come in and take over the industry. So he's been running this company for 2 different states for 14 years. He knows every aspect of the industry. So I'm going to have him come here and do a PowerPoint presentation to certain aspects of the government, one in Pokhara and one here in Kathmandu. Eventually, we'll all go that way. And he'll show you how they do it in America and how much money is paid, how much money is made, who does what, you know what I mean? The whole aspect of the industry. And then we'll make a decision about it. One thing I will promise, that if I get the agreement and get the contract that I can bring this program into the country, and I'm doing it for free. I'm not making any money from this, you know. That I will bring Bob Marley's band to Nepal. I'm going to bring the High Times Cup to Nepal, the International High Times Cup. I was told today that I could get permission from the government to bring samples from other countries to enter the contest that we're going to have. The biggest cannabis event in the history of the world we're going to have right here in Kathmandu. We're going to bring millions of tourists here to Kathmandu. We're going to make a lot of money in Nepal, and for the Nepalese people, for the Nepalese farmers, for the Nepalese workers. We're going to bring that program here. We're going to bring the biggest event that's ever been heard of anywhere in the world right here in Kathmandu. And we're going to bring the Marley Band, which I'm in touch with them now. They want to come. We're going to have a concert here. We're going to blow everybody's mind. We're going to bring some good music here. We're going to have some good times here. And this is going to be a free place again. And the country of Nepal and the people of Nepal are going to make all the money. And that's all I can do. And Nepal has been good to me. I'm going to be good back to Nepal. That's how it's going to be. It's if I can do this, it'll be the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. So I'm very anxious and ready to do this for Nepal. So we're bringing the team, meeting with me and Basant. We're meeting with Chaz. Everybody's already lined up. Chaz, Highland High Farms has signed a contract with High Times. They're opening up a new dispensary in Denver for High Times, and we are the supplier of the medicine for the High Times dispensary. So we're going to bring High Times here, and we're going to put on the biggest party that Nepal has ever seen in the history of Nepal and probably in the history of the world. It could be bigger than Woodstock. And I'll end it with that.
Okay. Do you want to take a break or do you want to end it?
I'm ending it.
All right. So let's just end with this. Where's the progress gone so far?
I think that the progress has gone very well. Mm-hmm. And I think that I have the right people behind me. And I think that once I have Chaz here and he shows them the business and how it's run, and he's going to supervise all these things. Another thing that I want to talk about, I want to start a cannabis college, a farming college, where I can teach farmers better techniques. I had a farmer, he says, what can I do for bugs? What can I do for this? I said, well, first thing you got to do is stop using cow shit to grow your weed. That's where your bugs are coming from.
What do you use instead of that? I mean, like in Nepal.
We compost. Well, the first thing I'll do is I'll start a new company. I'm going to start so many businesses here. I'm going to start one farms that create worms, that create worm shit. Right? That worm shit is the best fertilizer in the world. It's worm casts. So we'll start worm factories. We'll collect that worm cast. We'll use that as compost, as nutrients. Second thing is we're going to be teaching farmers how to compost naturally, because what I'll do right away, I'll start another company, just collecting the vegetable leftovers, the orange rinds, when you peel a banana, the banana peel, to make dirt. When I had my friend here, he's living in my farm now, and I had a compost pile. It was about 6 feet high and 8 feet in diameter. And I've been doing layers. So when he came, I said, let's open it up. When I opened it up and he saw the richness of the dirt, right? He said, man, this is the best stuff I've ever seen. I says, yeah, and I make it myself. What we'll do is we'll go to all the restaurants. We'll create a farm, right, to collect all the garbage, leftover food, the leftover rice, the banana peels, the leftover oranges, when you have a hemp stalk, we use the stalk, and we start making our own dirt. That's what we'll grow with. And believe me, I probably, if I start that garbage collection business of collecting that, I'll be doing the hotels a favor, and I'll be doing the farmers a favor too, and putting more people to work. But we have said different. Now we have not only legalized ganja farms, we have a legalized worm casting farms. We have a legalized composting farms. We have a legalized farm just to sell plants that people can put in the ground and grow themselves. They don't have. It's like idiot proof.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan. We're going to put a lot of people back to work. We're going to bring a lot of people back from the Middle East. And we're going to be able to use their land for the best purpose for Nepal, because that's growing. This is land Shiva. So we should be able to grow Shiva's weed here, and we should be able to make medicine here. So that's the kind of things that we can do. There's so many other businesses that run off of this business that we haven't even gotten to yet. But Chaz can explain everything. He's the expert. I'm a ganja guy. I grow seeds. I specialize in genetics. Yeah, I do that. And I make seeds with seeds as art. Yes. But Chaz is the expert in the business. He's the CFO of Highland High Farms. So, I'm going to give him the floor, and he's going to come here, do his PowerPoint presentation, and show them and show the numbers too. We can show the numbers of how our businesses are running right now, and how much money we're making, and who gets paid what, and what gets paid where. He's the expert. So I'm bringing him here. Next time I'm here, I'll have him here. I'm going to have presentations, everything set up. And, I've been a little sick. You have to excuse me. I think that once I do my presentation, that they can't say no. I don't think they can say no. If they say no, then they're stuck on stupid. And I'm not going to let them be stupid here. I'm going to make them enough money and bring enough money into this country. They'll give me citizenship like they gave Sir Edmund Hillary. Because I hate being in America. I'd rather be a Nepali. I tell you the truth.